All right, we are live once again. I was not expecting to have the rest of the day to do this, but um, severe thunderstorm warning for DeKalb County and Ogle County in western Illinois due to that storm that you see not on your screen. Severe thunderstorm warning for DeKalb County and eastern Ogle County. This is in northern Illinois. This is approaching my area. So if you know somebody, well, obviously if you know me, you'll obviously may want to take a note on this. We try and zoom this in, try and get that washed out color gone. We've had problems with this, as you know. I've been reminded about it too. Wrong one. So yeah, this cell has a severe thunderstorm warning on it. This one is until 5 o'clock. Severe thunderstorm warning for, I believe, most likely 60-mile-an-hour winds and quarter-sized hail for this storm in DeKalb County. So if you or somebody you know is in DeKalb County right now, you might want to tell them about this, because obviously we got a severe thunderstorm warned storm headed for the Chicagoland area. We already had a couple this afternoon, as you know, like 10 minutes after I ended the first stream earlier today. We had a severe thunderstorm warning issued for this area. It was for that Oak Lawn storm that I was talking about, and ended up having some pretty gusty winds with this one. I believe a wind gust here near Flossmoor, or actually thunderstorm wind damage, down power poles. And also Orland Park had one, large branches downed. But for now, we have two severe thunderstorm warnings we're going to be watching, obviously. We have one in Will County, that's probably Cook County. Over here, east side of the Chicagoland area. This one is until 4:30, so just 2 minutes, and it's not going to get extended as far as I know. But we have the one out to the west, which we're going to be watching very, very closely. This entire line we're going to be watching very, very closely. Severe thunderstorm warning for DeKalb and Ogle counties until 5 o'clock. This is moving toward the Chicagoland area at about 20 miles an hour. Actually, this entire line is moving to the Chicagoland area, so we're going to stay live on air for this for the entire event from start to finish. I should have just done that earlier. I should have just left the live stream going, but I didn't realize I didn't have nothing to do now. But we're going to stay live with this. Okay, for some reason my live stream is... There we go, okay. For some reason, when I have it pulled up on my other monitor here, just so I can make sure I'm doing everything right, because for my computer, everything's all flipped, and it's hard to tell what I'm looking at, but... we're going to stick with the severe thunderstorm warning for as long as we can here. And this is to my west by about 30, 40 miles. So if you or somebody you know is in this area, let them know. Pretty much everybody that knows me is going to be impacted by this in a few minutes. So, oh yeah, look at this cloud structure out to the west. Look at this. Pretty cool, right? Almost, there you go. Pretty good looking cloud structure there. The storm still about 40 miles to my west, like I said. Still about 40 miles to my west. Still moving to the northeast at about 20. So I expect the time of arrival around 5:30, maybe a little bit later after that. So if you or somebody knows in this area, tell them that they got a severe thunderstorm warning. They probably already got the alert by now, but severe thunderstorm warning again for DeKalb County and Ogle County, eastern Ogle County, DeKalb County until 5 o'clock. This includes Rochelle, includes DeKalb, Sycamore, Maple Park, well, the DeKalb County part of Maple Park here, Kirkland, Genoa, Davis Junction, White Rock, Hillcrest, Malta, Sycamore, Fairdale, and all that. So pretty much, if you know somebody that's in this area, tell them that they got a pretty good storm coming right now. What was I going to say? So yeah, we're just going to stick with this for as long as we can here, because obviously we have severe weather happening in the Chicagoland area. Moving off to the east, it looks like for the time being, look at this outflow boundary right here. Let me show it. I believe that's an outflow boundary right there. Yeah, you can see it goes east of Elgin, then over Wayne and all that. Okay, what is going... Okay, what? Don't ever say that in here again. Um, okay, that's interesting. But once again, severe thunderstorm. Severe. Never mind. Well, severe thunderstorm warning for. Obviously, the storm is now approaching DeKalb. I cannot. Uh, oh yeah, it's getting dark to my west. It is getting a little bit dark to my west. So actually, I'm gonna start running a time lapse. Actually, you know what? I may run a time lapse right now once I start getting word out to people about the storm because it's necessary here. Uh, just give me 1 second here so I can do this. Okay. So yeah, once again, severe thunderstorm warning. Main part of the storm looks like it's going to track down right over Route 38, and you cannot see it. There you go. Okay, I apologize for the whiteout. The color being all messed up. It's just how this works. It's just I don't know why it keeps getting washed out like this, but you can see it's easy to see the storm structure, which is not obviously not that bad. So that's obviously good. Yeah, okay. We're gonna have pretty good problems here for a little while now. So yeah, you can see Sycamore is pretty much stretching from Genoa down to DeKalb is where the biggest severe weather chances are. Um, so yeah, it looks like for the time being, the storm looks like it will start tracking to the northeast, but just keep in mind that this is not the only storm we have in the line. We have more storms down to the south and west. All these are moving to the northeast. So no matter what, the Chicagoland area is going to get hit by this tonight. And look how big this storm structure is. So just get ready. We got a long way to go. We got several hours to go with this. So just stick with me because eventually I'm going to get tired of this too. But okay, I thought that was hail for a second, but. Okay, so let's see if that works. Yeah, once again, you know what? I'm gonna start this time lapse now. I will post this as a separate video. I hope I have enough. Excuse this for a second because I'm trying to figure out how to get this. What do you call it? Time lapse to work. And I hope I have enough space on my phone because I'm gonna be doing this for a while. Ooh, no, I do not have enough space on my phone. All right, time to get rid of a lot of stuff. This is what happens when you don't plan accordingly. Okay, so make sure in future reference you always plan ahead of time for things, not while you're doing it, because otherwise you're going to be like me and not being able to do much while you're here. But anyways, let's just keep going. So yeah, severe thunderstorm warning. I guess I could see it out to my west. It's still about 40 miles, I guess, to my west. All right, we're gonna do this a few more minutes later. So get rid of that. Still got one. All right, there we go. All right, so the glare is now gone. We're going to stick with the radar as long as we can. Just a reminder that we also have more storms off to the east. Some Bloomingdale, Schaumburg, Evanston has a few. It's just okay. I do have enough space now. All right, let's start the time lapse. Let's hope it does it the entire time. Okay. Oh, wait. That's much better. Okay. I'm not going to look at that time lapse until the end of the stream. So we'll just wait and see what comes out of that. Hopefully it records the entire thing. But let's get back to talking about the severe weather that we have. Obviously, we got more off to the west and southwest. And eventually, all this stuff down here, you can see it. I circled it. All of that stuff is eventually going to move to the northeast toward the Chicagoland area by tonight. It's expected between now and 8 o'clock at most for severe weather. A lot of lightning with these storms, which is honestly good. And look at this outflow boundary that's right here. I believe this is an outflow boundary. Otherwise, it's not. It's something else. But there's a it's the leading edge of the storm, and it's very disorganized here. As you can see, we're going to lapse this here. If it's a little bit laggy, that's okay. Yeah. It looks like it is starting to materialize much better. It looks like the storm structure is becoming more and more stable. It's going to enter a lot of, what was I going to say? It's going to enter a much more unstable atmosphere for this. So these storms should have more power by the time they reach the Chicagoland area in its entirety. Like I said again, severe thunderstorm warning until 5 o'clock for DeKalb and Ogle counties. This is definitely a very close situation that we got to watch, especially if you know me. We all know this area very well. Obviously, Sycamore is a rival of my school, so this is honestly pretty close to where I'm at. So seeing this, yeah, we got a lot to watch for the next couple hours. And considering we have more even off to the south, as far as we got special weather statements stretching all the way down to Springfield because of these storms, we still got a while to go. So we're gonna have to watch a lot of this for the next few hours. I'd say probably 2 hours at most. Let's just hope it lasts less, and these severe thunderstorm warnings come and go as fast as possible. So we're not live as long as we need to. This storm has a lot of lightning with the severe thunderstorm warning. Let me try and zoom in more, wash that color out. Yeah, so this severe thunderstorm warning, there we go, that's much better. So this severe thunderstorm warning storm has a lot of lightning with it. A lot of hail with it too, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts possible as well. Leading edge of it is just about to enter Sycamore. Its axis is basically Route 64 and Route 38 going into Sycamore and DeKalb respectively. So and once it moves out to the northeast, it looks like it'll head toward the northern parts of Elgin, eventually Algonquin. But keep in mind that we still got more to talk about. All this stuff that you see down to the south here, all of this stuff, it's moving this way. So we're going to get hit by it as well. So this storm here is going to move off to the north there. The main storm is going to move off to the north there. So this is not the only thing we got to watch. We got to watch the stuff down, stretching from Paw Paw down into Princeton. We got to watch all that stuff because it's going to move toward us. And if it decides to get stronger, we're going to have severe thunderstorm warnings for other counties like LaSalle, Kane, Kendall, and all the other ones. We've already had, this is our third severe thunderstorm warning of the day. 2 of them I did not have a live stream for. Well, this one kind of counts, but gone. But this is the main one we got to watch, the main cell we got to watch. We could pull up velocity, but we're not going to see much with it. Because like I said earlier this afternoon live stream, there was no shear, there's no wind shear in the atmosphere today in this area because, it's how the storm system, it's how the storm system operates, but there's no wind shear in the atmosphere, which will not allow storms, wind shear is basically how storms spin. And if there's none of that here, these storms can't spin. So, and it can't put down tornadoes. So the tornado threat are basically out the window, even though it's a bummer for me. I would still rather talk about it, considering this area is an area I'm all too familiar with because it's literally my backyard. If this was April 5th, I'd be all out on this. I'd be going, April 5th is, this same area got hit by that gnarly QLCS line, which is the thumbnail of all these live streams. That picture you see is the thumbnail of all these live streams. It's pretty much the same area was affected. And you had the tornado warning 30 miles to my west that morning. And I'm like, this is the worst. That event pushed me to make this channel, just so you know. So if that event didn't happen, we would not be live streaming right now. So thank your lucky souls for that, I guess, if you even care about that. But moving on. So yeah, the severe thunderstorm warning again in effect for another 20 minutes. This storm, wrong one. This storm, for the time being, has 1.25 inch diameter hail, so I believe I can always pull that up again. I should just bookmark it here, honestly. 1.25 inch diameter hail, that's larger than quarter, I believe. Let me see what we got out to the west. It is, oh yeah, it's definitely getting darker. I don't understand why it's still such a bright glare when I do that. But it is definitely getting pretty dark to my west, and I'm looking straight west. So I'm within like this area here. I'm looking at pretty much this cell there. We can always look at this one. I'm not too sure whether. Okay, new severe thunderstorm. Okay, we have 2 severe thunderstorm warnings now. This one, all of DeKalb County is under severe thunderstorm warning, along with, what is that, Lee County? Yeah. Okay, 2 severe thunderstorm warnings. One for Ogle and DeKalb, one for Lee and DeKalb. These are 2 separate warnings. One of them is for the cell that's headed right for me. Actually, you know what? It's headed right for Elburn and Maple Park. So if you know anybody, I know a lot of people doing this. If you know anybody in Elburn or Maple Park, tell them they got 1.25-inch diameter hail headed right for them with, I believe, 60-mile-an-hour winds with this one. I can pull it up. This warning is until 5:15. Severe thunderstorm over Pawpaw and Shabona, moving east at 15, so actually Sugar Grove as well. So anybody up and down the 47 corridor between Elburn and Yorkville, tell them about this. 60-mile-an-hour winds and quarter-size hail is possible with this storm. 1.25-inch hail, that is half-dollar-sized hail. 1 inch is quarter. So if you know somebody that's in this area, tell them about this, please. They gotta stay where they're aware. These storms are moving very slowly, so that's gonna be a lot of hail and a lot of rain coming down in a pretty extended period of time here. So we now have 2 cells to watch, both within the same line. We're gonna actually move the camera so you could look out west. So you'll see that the bottom severe thunderstorm warned storm is that thing right there. That is your severe thunderstorm warned storm, about 30 miles to my west, moving right toward me. So that's definitely the thing we got to watch. Looks like it has been getting stronger in the past couple radar scans. So once again, if you or somebody you know is in this area, tell them about it. You got to stay where they're aware for this one, especially because of how slow these storms are moving and how much hail and rain could be falling in a short amount of time. 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts are also possible with the storm as well. Oops, what did I do? Yeah, okay. I'll extend and close out of that out. But once again, if 2 severe thunderstorm warnings for the Chicagoland area. These are pretty much the entirety of DeKalb County now. Ogle County is basically taken out of it. Basically, the entirety of all DeKalb County and parts of Lee County in the western parts of Chicagoland moving toward Chicago. These storms are moving toward Chicago, very slow speed, around 20 miles an hour. That's it. So once again, these storms have 1.25-inch diameter hail. That's half-dollar-sized hail, which that's what it correlates to. So if you know somebody you know is in this area, tell them about this, please, because this is a very not serious. It's serious, but it's not serious enough to where it's life-threatening. I mean, if you get nailed with a 1.25-inch hail core on top of your head, it's not good, but nobody wants that. Look at this. You got a little bit of a boundary out ahead of this storm. It is the cold front that is expected to bring in colder temperatures for tomorrow, because tomorrow is supposed to only be in like the 70s. Okay, I'm trying to join this here. Okay, this is annoying. Yeah, I know I'm in the 80s, but I'm talking about tomorrow. Yeah, again, if we got there's a new cell that just popped up like just to my north right here. Actually, just to my north, and it actually may be right over me. Oh boy, that's trouble. Yeah, that's right over me. Is it raining? No, it's not. But it. Oh yeah, looking off to the west, it's dark. What is going on? Yeah, looking off to the west, it is definitely pretty dark. It was because of this storm, the new severe thunderstorm warning or severe thunderstorm warning storm. It's because of that cell right there, and that's not what I want. So it is getting a little bit dark, and I got a pretty good time lapse going off to the west. So that's honestly amazing, because July. Usually you get these storms in like May and June. So definitely something to take very seriously today, considering how slow these storms are moving. So I would not want to be out here because 1.25-inch hail can damage cars, and that's why the warning even exists in the first place. But all right, sorry about that. Where's my iPad? Okay, I just had to quickly do something here. Um, anyways, okay, let's try and get back into this. Time lapse. My phone somehow already ran out of space, so we're gonna scrap that idea. I mean, we can always try it again. Let's see. I was able to get rid of it, and it's not mirroring correctly. Yeah, looking off to the west, it is getting pretty dark. Somebody I know from somebody I know from storm chasing said he almost had a landspout down to the south near Peoria. Yeah, I don't know. Got a massive tree blocking the main part of the storm, so that's gonna be trouble. Okay, so let's. Let's not play Candy Crush. Nobody plays that game. So there we go. That's what I need. Okay. So once again, we're gonna go back to this. Once again, severe thunderstorm warning for the north till 5 o'clock. Severe thunderstorm warning to the south till 5:15. This storm has right now 1/2-inch diameter hail, so it is losing severe status. Yeah, from everything I'm looking at, it has no severe status unless it still has 60-mile-an-hour winds. So if you excuse me. So I mean, if this storm is starting to lose severe, yeah, there's like okay. You see that cell right over Caneville? I think that's what I'm looking at off to my west. Yeah, because that's putting pretty good rain down right now because it's showing pretty good colors on radar. So. With the storm right now, the cold front is pretty much centered right over Maple Park, Hinckley down to Leland, moving off to the north and east. So we should we should get hit by the cold front within I'd say next half hour. Both storms honestly are below severe status in terms of hail because both have 1/2-inch diameter hail measured. and that's not obviously severe status. Okay. Some people that ask me about the weather don't understand to join this, but whatever. So yeah, we got a couple cells forming right now between Caneville and Batavia right now. They're not going to go severe because they're out ahead. Even though they're out ahead of this, they're most likely not going to go severe. So we still got the 2 severe thunderstorm warnings up north for northern parts of DeKalb County and then southern parts of DeKalb County too. And that storm has lightning, so that's good to know. I'm actually going to run the time lapse on my iPod. I hope this is charged. No, it's not that bad. Okay. So yeah, we're going to run time lapse on my iPod this time so I can keep my phone up just in case people ask me what's going on with the weather. So okay, so let's see how long that lasts because the iPod battery sucks. But anyways, moving back along because we got a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings, like I said. Northern one should expire within the next 10 minutes. Southern one, next 25 minutes. Why does she keep texting me? What is her problem? She's going to start distracting me. So yeah, we got still 2 severe thunderstorm warnings. I don't think these are above the severe status anymore, just based on what these radar presentations have been saying. And my iPad somehow keeps flying away from me. So yeah, right now over Hinckley, 3/4 inch diameter hail. That's for normal people. That's 0.75 inch diameter hail. That would be dime and penny sized hail falling right over Hinckley. Also near the town of Lee, 1/2 inch diameter hail. Out west, you got more 1/2 inch diameter hail. And then the storm in northern parts. Okay, so the northern storm is still above severe status. Because it has 1.25 inch diameter hail. Why does she keep texting me? Why can't she not type in the freaking chat of this thing? Anyways, 1.25 inch diameter hail reported north of Sycamore. This thing, I don't know why these storm checks look ridiculous, but these storms apparently are moving stationary, so they're not even moving at all. So what I think for the next severe thunderstorm warning, if they issue one for the northern storm, I think it'll be this. That'll probably be their next warning. Maybe like this. I'm not too sure, but who knows? I'm not the National Weather Service, as you all know. I'm just some random guy that loves the weather too much. So yeah, we still got a few cells between Schaumburg and Skokie in the lakefront. Those are not severe. Those won't be severe. We just have storms. The main event are the storms off to the west, pretty much in DeKalb County right now. The northern storm has 1.25 inch diameter hail reported with it. The southern one barely 1/2 inch diameter hail, and I do not expect that one to be severe. I do not expect the the warning for this one to be extended. I do expect the northern one to have its warning extended. So we're just going to obviously stay with this as long as we can here. We got a new cell forming just to the west of me, east of Caneville right now, south of Elburn. This is not severe. This will not be severe unless it somehow rapidly intensifies, which will not happen because the environment today is not favorable for explosive thunderstorm development, which is a good thing. She keeps texting me, I swear. I'm just going to ignore that from now on. Yeah, look off to the west. You know what? Let's take a live look outside right now. Yeah, there's definitely rain to the west, and that's Caneville storm, which is definitely expanding in size. That storm is definitely expanding in size, and it's dumping a lot of rain. It's just to my west. Let me fix that. You see it, like I said, just off to my west. Yeah, probably moving. It's basically moving north, and it does have hail reported with this one as well. For right now, it looks like half an inch diameter hail with the storm near Caneville. So again, if you know somebody in Elburn, you gotta let them know about this, because Elburn, we all know where the Elburn is at, and I can hear that thunder. This storm in Caneville does not have lightning with it. I think I'm hearing thunder from the Hinkley storm, because I can hear it pretty loud. I don't know if you can hear it, guys. You guys are funny. So if you or somebody you know, again, is in Elburn, Maple Park, tell them you got pretty good storms headed right for them. Sugar Grove looks like it'll be in the clear for the next at least half hour. Yeah, you heard thunder. It's most likely if you heard thunder, it's probably from the Sycamore storm, because I do not see lightning from this thing in Caneville. Okay. So this thing is annoying. So yeah, once again, severe thunderstorm warnings that the northern one is going to be dropped within the next 5 minutes, unless it gets extended, which I most likely believe it will, because it now has 1.5 inch diameter hail. And for those of you that don't know, 1.5 inch diameter hail, that is ping pong ball size hail that could be falling north of Sycamore up into Genoa, Burlington, Hampshire, Huntley, Elgin, north parts of Elgin, Carpentersville, West Dundee, Algonquin. That's what the storm has, 1.5 inch diameter hail. With that storm there, I cannot center it correctly. There we go. So yeah, this is pretty much the dominant storm that we have right now. It's definitely taken over as the strongest storm. This one near Hinkley, only 3/4 inch diameter hail, 1/2 inch diameter hail in the western parts of that storm, but there's barely, I mean, if this thing near Caneville goes, if that continues to get stronger, which it looks like it might, we may have a new severe thunderstorm warning for Kane County with that storm near Elburn. Southern parts of Elburn right now are being hit with some pretty heavy rain, possibly even some small hail sprinkled somewhere within that. That line now stretches all the way as far east as Carroll Stream, and this thing is about to get undercut by the severe thunderstorm warning storm just off to its west. Again, just to the north, Algonquin, Genoa, and all that, this area, 1.5 inch diameter hail. I'm not too far south for this one. 1.5 inch diameter hail for the original storm that had the original severe thunderstorm warning with this one. So definitely is taking over as a very, very strong storm. I am not schizophrenic, thank you. And there's somebody that keeps texting me. My phone's been blowing up. Okay, moving on. I do not, like I said before, I do not expect the severe thunderstorm warning down to the south to be extended, just based on how weak the storm is, or considering how it only has 1/2 inch diameter hail with it, and the requirements for severe thunderstorm warning storm the requirements for severe thunderstorm warning in terms of hail is 1 inch diameter hail. This thing only has 1/2 inch. The thing up to the north has 1.25 inches of hail. We have a hail report coming out of Western Sycamore, 3/4 inch diameter hail out of that one there. But obviously, let's take a look outside again. Oh yeah, it's getting dark. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, there's thunder going off. You could maybe hear it on the stream. There's the iPad doing time lapse. Oh boy. Yeah. There you go. That's the storm. That's the thing near Caneville. It's now a thunderstorm. It definitely has lightning and thunder with it. It's just not being picked up on radar for some reason. So this thing, if it continues to get stronger, which hey, who knows? It might. It's starting to rain in Elburn. Okay. I mean, if this thing continues to continue, if it continues to, yeah, there's loud thunder just out to my west. You can hear it probably in the stream as well. It's definitely louder. You probably hear the same thing I'm hearing. If this thing continues to get stronger, this storm will get a severe thunderstorm warning with it. Let's hope it does not get stronger. Let's hope it gets weaker and dies off, because we need that. The storm will not flood my house because it is just off to the west and north, and this thing will miss me. This one off to the west that we've been watching for a while may not, because it's not going to flood my house because it's not going to flood my house because I have a really good sump pump, and it's not going to flood it. So that's good news for me. So yeah, there's a loud. I think they just they just issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Kane County. So, because my weather radio is about to go off, severe thunderstorm warning for Kane County. There it is. So yeah, severe thunderstorm warning for Kane County. Again, if you know somebody in Kane County, I believe it's going to be with both of these storms. My job is not skill, and my iPad keeps going away. Severe thunderstorm warning for Kane County until 5:30. It's because of these cells that we're watching right now. I don't have a map up for it. Yeah, we'll get one in a second once this updates. So severe thunderstorm warning. There it is. All of Kane County has a severe thunderstorm warning. So if you know anybody in Kane County right now, tell them they got a lot of severe thunderstorms headed right for them. And I'm sorry, this is for DeKalb and Kane counties. DeKalb and Kane counties until 5:30. It's for both storms and possibly even this new one that just formed just off to my west. Severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Genoa to New Waterman, moving east at 20. So these are slow-moving storms, 60-mile-an-hour winds, and penny-sized hail. Penny-sized hail, for reference, is, I believe, 3/4 of an inch. Yeah, 3/4 of an inch diameter hail, which is penny size or dime size, whatever one is easier for you to say. But the severe thunderstorm warning for DeKalb and Kane counties until 5:30. So it basically includes both severe thunderstorm warning storms that we were originally talking about. And yeah, I'm not fake. I don't think this one includes this near Caneville. I don't think it does. It was just talking about AI. It does not. I don't believe it references this thing, but this thing is basically stationary as well. So yeah, once again, severe thunderstorm warning until 5:30 for Kane and DeKalb counties. Just based on 60-mile-an-hour winds and penny-sized hail. Looking up north, the thing near Burlington now has I believe it's pretty much the same. Now it's back down to 1 inch, and between Waterman and Hinckley, 1/2 inch. Same thing with the storm just off to my west, and I can really hear thunder and lightning going off right now. So if you or somebody you know is in this area or in Kane County, tell them to get ready. Tell them don't go. Oh boy, here we go. The people on my okay, hang on a second. Okay, so these storms, they're okay. What does it look like? Oh wow, look at this. Definitely dark to my. Okay, that's looking south. Oh, geez. Yeah, there's lightning. I just got it. Yeah, there's lightning everywhere. That is looking off to the west-northwest. That is looking at that storm pretty much stalled right over Caneville. Yeah, you probably saw lightning there. It keeps coming. But that's looking off to the northwest. That's obviously within the severe thunderstorm warning right there. Again, 5:30 is when this is issued, but that is a very dark sky. Let me get a picture of that real quick, because that is definitely. I love getting pictures like this. I'm gonna actually go to roll normal video so I can get lightning strikes coming out of this, because I love doing that. Worked last time. I watched that. Ooh, wow. Yeah, it's loud. We're gonna have to deal with glare. We're gonna have to deal with a glare here, because I gotta keep this going. I don't want my my video I'm recording to be washed out. But there is a very gnarly sky just to the and there goes this radar. Very gnarly cloud cover to the northwest. This does include, like I said, this includes. This is pointing toward Elburn right now. It is definitely very dark. There's very gnarly clouds just to the north, and my radar is not cooperating with me right now. But this is definitely very, very... Yeah, you can hear that thunder, can't you? So yeah, we're gonna have glare problems for a while here, or until that storm completely passes. I'm gonna have to keep it like this just so I can keep that recording going, so I can get some lightning. But this is I actually got a new storm forming near Yorkville right now. Just based on what this last radar scan is, it looks like a new storm is forming. So we got a lot more storms to worry about this afternoon and evening, unlike earlier today where I thought it was going to happen earlier, but it didn't. I have not had any rain yet. You're going to like this shot. This is a really, really beautiful shot here. Almost like a mini shelf cloud forming off to the west. Let me take that in. Yeah, you can see it. Almost mini shelf cloud just to my west. That is looking toward the Hinkley storm. That is much there. Yeah, there's so much thunder. It's not raining yet because that thing is basically stationary. It's not really moving. So there's that for you. Yeah, but oh yeah, I just got a good lightning strike. There we go. Okay. So once again, severe thunderstorm warning, 5:30 for Kane and DeKalb counties. The severe part of the storm is now in Kane County. This is now a Kane County problem. Eventually going to be a Cook and DuPage County problem as well. So we just got to keep that in mind. We got a little bit more of severe weather to talk about. And actually, if you're looking out, I'll show you my phone screen. This is looking. Ooh, wow! There we go. Just got really good lighting. That's looking off to the northwest. That's looking off to the south. Yeah, look at that shelf cloud right there. It's almost a shelf cloud, but I mean, really gnarly looking, that's for sure. Why is this? So, like I've been saying, hang on 1 second here. I may step away from the stream for just a couple minutes. You face south, so you see you got a new thing forming. Actually, you got a new thing forming near Yorkville. Just keep that in mind for there. You face south. You want to look west and north. These two severe storms are now congealing into one line, stretching from near St. Charles down into Waterman. We have a thunderstorm wind gust report here, estimated 50 to 60 miles an hour, which that's not bad. Yeah, I'm gonna let's try something here. This is my, ooh, that's gonna be laggy. Okay, so this is from my iPad screen. This is looking off to the west. Instead of pointing my webcam there, I could just use this. This is actually a smart idea. I'm surprised I haven't thought of that. It is gonna be laggy, but I'm not recording, so that's fine. You can see that gnarly shelf cloud just off to my west. That's basically what I've been referencing the past few minutes, but it's hard to see it because of this webcam is not the cord is not long enough to reach the window. But once again, we got a lot of severe severe storms forming. We got a few more coming. Rain's supposed to keep going till 9:30. I don't think it's supposed to be 9:30. You might have gotten that wrong there, but definitely a very beautiful cloud structure here. Let me get a... Ooh. Hang on a second. Okay. So yeah, definitely... I almost want to say it's almost like April 5th all over again, but it's not. So yeah, we're going to keep radar. I'm going to keep switching back and forth between the radar and the camera, so you can keep looking off to the west. Looking to the north, you know what? Let me pull the camera up again. I know it's going to be laggy, but yeah, that's definitely what I'll use then. But right now, not worth it. So yeah, looking off to, this is, okay, you can probably see it. It's frozen. There, that's looking off to the north. That's a massive rain core that you saw on radar. That's looking off to the west. You could probably heard that. That's looking off to the west with a pretty cool cloud structure. You know what? Let me get a picture of that. Um, so that's not a hook you see, because that's backwards, so it's not a hook on radar. But we got a new storm forming just north of Yorkville. We got this one that we're still watching, pretty much stalling right east of Painville, which is just to my west, and it's basically been stalled out the whole time. Yeah, you'll definitely hear a lot of thunder considering how close the lightning is, and it will be loud. You guys are not anywhere near each other. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, so yeah, I would not worry about any rotation with this, obviously because of what I said earlier. No wind shear, so there's nothing that these storms can spin off of. So there's one where you can get off your chest right now. Looking right now, you know what? If this organizes, there could be possible rotation just along I-88, about, I don't know, 3 miles to my west, 5 miles to my west, maybe somewhere around here. 5 miles. Okay. So yeah, there could, if that thing decides to tighten up just south of Elburn, we may have some serious problems. It will go right into Geneva, west side of Batavia as well. So, but if it'll only do it if that thing decides to tighten up. And if it does, we're going to have major problems for the western Chicagoland. I'm not saying there's rotation right now. It's starting to form one, but it's not going to be strong. We'll just say that. And wow, let's take another look at this. Is that a wall cloud? I might have a wall cloud. Probably see it. It's really hard to tell because that thing is miles away. I'm not really too sure whether or not it is or not, but here's what you're currently looking at. Here's the phone. Basically pointing off to the north because that's where the most lightning is, and I just missed one. Yeah, there's a lot of lightning right within that. Let's take another look at radar here. That is looking off to the south. You know what? That is looking at this thing, right? Ooh, that thing right there. If we pull up velocity mode here, there's nothing. But it looks good in person, but looking at radar, it's basically nothing. So nothing too worried about that. You said we also got to watch this Burlington storm up north, half-inch diameter hail, so that is losing severe status soon. Man, that thunder keeps going. Yeah, look at that. That looks okay. That is looking southwest. Why does that look right? In person, it looks much better. All right. Okay, hang on a second. Okay, I just had to move my. So yeah, that focus. So that's looking to the southwest. There's a wall cloud. Ooh, just got a good one. That is a wall cloud. There is a wall cloud to my southwest right now. What is going on? All right, okay. If you know somebody at Sugar Grove, tell them about this. It's live right now. Wall cloud to my southwest. What is actually happening? Okay, we're gonna pull up radar. I am looking at that thing near Hinckley. That is basically where it's either a wall cloud or it's just a really ridiculous looking cloud. But to me, it looks like a wall cloud right now. This is to my southwest by about 15 miles to my southwest. So if you know somebody, it's headed right for Sugar Grove too. If you know somebody going to Sugar Grove, or if you know somebody in Sugar Grove, tell them about that because there's a possible wall cloud to the south of Sugar Grove right now, moving right for me. It's hard to gauge whether or not that is a wall cloud or not. The trees are blocking anything being able to see much, but I got a pretty good lightning strike there. But there might be a wall cloud forming to the south of Hinckley, moving to the northeast. It's really hard to tell whether or not it will be or not. Velocity is not picking up anything. It's probably just what I call a joke wall cloud. And I just had a few good cloud to ground lightning strikes, or what they call CG strikes, just near that thing. It is it's a massive wall cloud. If it is one, it looks really good right now. I gotta get a good picture of this. I don't understand. There's not supposed to be rotation today. What is going on? So we're gonna stick with velocity for a little bit while here, because of what I've just saw. But if you know somebody because it's looking really really good right now. If that thing decides to drop, it will drop a tornado possibly. Yeah, there's. Yeah, I mean, it looks like a classic wall cloud you see in the month of May. Yeah, we're gonna stick with this for a while because we have we're gonna have some major problems here. So possibly developing wall cloud to my southwest. I do not see rotation, but that could easily change within the next couple radar scans that we get. Let's take it back. Let's take a look at reflectivity mode here. This is pretty much what I'm watching here. This thing. It's just off your screen here. That's basically what I'm watching. It's basically stationary, so it's not really moving much toward me. And in fact, it's starting to look a little bit weak right now. So it's, excuse me. This honestly looks like it will miss or will not touch down, just based on what the velocity says. It does not look strong enough to put down a tornado. Like I said, this thing we gotta watch because there's bright greens going here. So a hint of red there too. So that is something we're gonna have to watch. Let me close this. I'm gonna look out the other window. Yeah, I'm telling you, that definitely had to have been a wall cloud earlier, or even it may still even be one. If you know somebody at Sugar Grove, just tell them about this. Tell them to get ready, because there could be something forming. In fact, some bright greens going into some very narrow reds. That could possibly be something forming there. Where did my phone go? That's okay. Yeah, okay. One of my friends is saying the wind is blowing. Wind is practically howling. I'm trying to get a good location where. I assume I believe it's somewhere in here. Wind is. Yeah, so they're saying, well, you want to know why it's blowing fast? It's because of the cold front that just went right through Sugar Grove, and my friend that said it is in Sugar Grove. But the wall cloud, again, it's starting to die off a little bit. You hear it. Hang on a second. So, looking at it right now, it looks like it's starting to become a little bit more rain wrapped. I'll get a good shot of that. Okay, my window's ridiculous. I don't know why I did. There we go. It's focusing on the dirt that's on my window. That's why. But it is definitely starting to rotate. So if you know anybody, Sugar Grove, tell them they got a possible rotating wall cloud to their southwest. But this is definitely something we got to watch. Yeah, yeah, some people are saying it is a rotate. That thing is definitely a lowering. But we definitely got to watch that. I mean, who keeps texting me? Okay, hang on. I mean, I could be storm chasing literally from my bedroom window as of right now. Definitely, wall cloud is definitely dying off. Okay, we definitely got major problems here. So yeah, we're gonna let's take another look out to the southwest. It's dead. Ooh, that's not the camera. I was literally trying to point it toward the southwest, and I did not realize that. Okay. Okay, what is going on? Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, the wall cloud definitely is gone now, but look at that thing to the south. That's possibly even a new wall cloud forming to the south. It's actually a good shot right there. Yeah, that could be something forming right there. Let's just watch that. We're going to keep this radar going. I do not see rotation with this, so. Hang on a second. Okay, so let me try and get a good picture of that too. So yeah, it looks like the original wall cloud that I possibly saw is starting to die off, and we got a new one forming more over Sugar Grove. So that's great to see. Let's just take a look at another. Hang on. So looking at this, velocity mode is not really. Sheesh. Storm is angry. Velocity mode is not showing much rotation with this one, thankfully. But I still am looking at a possible wall cloud just to my south, which is something I was not expecting again. But what do you call this? But this is definitely something we're going to watch, considering what we've seen already. So definitely, if you know somebody, because this is now approaching Alburn, I'm not too sure how much. Okay, the wind is definitely howling right now. It is. Oh wow! Oh my goodness! Look at this. Okay. All right, people, we got problems. There you go. Winds are definitely howling. Winds are definitely howling to my west, coming out of the west, moving east. Definitely just gotten much darker within the past couple minutes. We're gonna run the video. We're gonna actually run the time lapse here. We're gonna run that time lapse because it's gonna be a pretty good video. Still no rain. Take a look. Hang on a second. Oops, and I just lost it. Oh wow! Look at this. We're gonna. Okay, I got an idea. We're gonna stick with this. We're gonna stick with this for a while. This is again. Give it time. I don't know what just happened. There we go. This is as far as I can get. This is looking to the west. We're gonna stick with this shot for a while. We're going to stick with the shot for a while because this is a very gnarly shot you can see on your screen right now. Honestly, this is something I have not seen since pretty much April 5th. Definitely a beautiful, beautiful storm that we have right now. Again, you're looking to the west right now. Fix that. Which way am I looking? Okay, you're looking to the west. You're looking to the west, and it's definitely very dark. These storms are going to be moving in slowly. All right, hang on a second. So definitely a very gnarly looking storm. The clouds have not looked this dark since obviously the morning of April 5th. And you've seen the thumbnails of these videos, and that's what it looked like in person. It was very, very dark, and it now is starting to rain. All right, let's just see. People are. I do expect the severe thunderstorm warning to be issued, and you want just give me a couple minutes. I'm gonna go outside because I'm gonna get really good pictures of this. So we're gonna stick with this live shot. We're gonna stick with this live shot as long as I can here. Hope this thing, if this thing falls, we're gonna have problems. I'm gonna go outside. You're gonna see me. We're gonna get a good shot of this because I need to get a good picture of this. So we'll be back in just a couple minutes. All right, we're back. Here we go. Just got a really, really good video of what the storm's doing. We're turning this to the southwest here. I don't know if I'm gonna get this to stay. So yeah, you're now looking to the southwest. We don't need a radar because we got this. I would just describe what radar looks like. We could just keep the live shot because, whew, that is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful live shot. I'm scared that iPad's gonna fall, but we should be okay. But yeah, I have not seen clouds like that. It's much darker on camera or in person than it is on camera. You probably just saw me run out there. But the very, very beautiful cloud structure just to my southwest. The storm is basically moving off to the east at about 20 miles an hour. They just issued a special weather statement for this line. It's basically just about to come right over my house right now. Again, does not look like there's any, you know what, we're going to switch back and forth. I'm just going to switch back and forth. You're now looking at my phone screen here. It's honestly much better because I can move it much faster. So yeah, for right now, you know, I realized now I got to switch it back over to that one. Oh well, but that is it's very, very gnarly looking. No rotation with it yet, but it had the potential earlier on. So once again, severe thunderstorm warning, or special weather statement until 5:45 with this storm. I'm surprised they didn't continue the severe thunderstorm warning. Oh boy, that's trouble. Stay. Okay. So yeah, it's now starting to move way off to my east. Um, that is a very, very beautiful shot right there. I got it much more clearer. Um, when I was out there, you probably saw me ridiculously looking. You probably saw me run out there like a ridiculous person. But that is a very beautiful shot. I mean, the only time I've ever done this is basically when we get really bad severe weather. But I've never done this. I've never had, obviously, because this is the first live stream where I've been directly affected by stuff like this. But okay. Okay, hang on a second. We're definitely going to stick with this for a while because this thing right here is that is the most interesting thing right here. It's just off of your screen. It's actually moving more to my south than anything. I'm going to have to fix that camera here in a few minutes. Hang on a second. And just keep in mind, I'm doing this all myself. I have nobody helping me with this. So I apologize if I have to go silent for a couple minutes because I got to warn other people about all the storms because they keep texting me and it's hard to do it back and forth. But this is definitely a very, very, probably the most successful live stream I've done, considering we have this new live shot that I just came up with on the fly. So that's very, very good for me. Let's see here. Ooh, I saw a really good lightning strike. It was basically, I know you guys are helping. I'm kidding. There's a very good lightning strike just off to the north, which is not in this live shot, but yeah, here comes the rain. Yeah, you can probably hear it. The sky is almost a greenish color. It's not, but this is a very, you could probably even hear the rain hitting my window. Yeah, but this is definitely a very beautiful storm. I mean, June 11th of 2021, June 28th of 2021, you probably have seen those panoramic shots. You can actually see me in the reflection here. That's funny. Very beautiful panoramic shots from those days. Those are 2 years ago, before and after Woodridge happened. But it was definitely an amazing shot to have. Now keep in mind, I may actually use these photos I got from just out here. I may start using them as the new thumbnails because they're so beautiful. Let me actually pull what I got on my phone. Let me pull up what I got here. So I'm gonna switch over now. You're looking at this is my iPhone screen. This is just a couple minutes ago. This was just outside when you saw me run out there because I'm a crazy person. This is just outside my house right now. Or not right now, but like a few minutes ago. This is the video I recorded. Very beautiful. Here's another good shot. Oh, wow. I just missed that lightning strike, didn't I? I almost got it right. Oh, wow. Are you kidding me? Okay. Okay, are you you're joking. Okay. Wow. When I zoom in, it freezes on me. Okay, let's try this again. Ooh, the sky is a very bright color now too. Okay, we're gonna fix it. Okay, what? My phone app is being buggy. That's new. But okay, there we go. Zoom in right there. Not there. Look at that. I just about got a lightning strike while I was taking a picture, not when I was recording. Right when I was getting a picture, I almost got a lightning strike on my phone. You know the chances of doing that? That's rare. Here's another shot. Very weird looking cloud structure right there. Good thing about an iPhone 13 mini camera, you can zoom in way in, and then that's pretty much it for that. Let's switch back over to the live shot here. Oh, okay. The entire setup has just fallen apart. All right, let's try that again. So yeah, again, looking off to the southwest. And I don't mind, you can see my computer screen there. So this is still looking off to the southwest. Look at that curtain of rain you can see on your screen right now. That is direct. That is not even a half a mile from me. So it's about, we're about to get nasty. We're about to get nailed with a lot of. Whoa, hello. Where did that come from? I was not looking. Ooh, wow. The only thing is I'm scared of lightning because, well, lightning is unpredictable, and tornadoes, when you chase them, you can easily get out ahead of them. Let's go back to radar here because we can. There could be possible, no, I would say possible rotation over Montgomery, but it's very broad. Yeah, what's so funny about me running outside? What's wrong with that? I'm kidding. So yeah, okay. So again, looking off to the, this is again looking off to the west. That rain curtain you see on your screen, that's about a half a mile from me. In fact, it's gotten much closer within the last couple of seconds here. Funny. Okay, anyways. Oh, there you go. Wow, there we go. I hope I get a good. I'm gonna go back in that live stream. It's just about to. I'm gonna go back in that stream and try and get a good picture of that. Look at that eagle, or owl, whatever it is. That was a very beautiful shot right there. We just got lightning. I'm gonna go back. I hope I should be recording on that, but I don't know if it'll. Okay, and I just lost the live shot too. Today is fun. Oops. Okay, got it back. Okay, there we go. Yeah, don't try and close that up there. Let's see if that works. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, so yeah, instead of just looking at keeping that in mind, we're just looking at that. Look at this. This is definitely a beautiful storm. Is just the storm motion is just really slow here. So that's why that rain curtain that you see right on the screen, right on the live shot, that's why it does not look like it's moving much. It's just a very slow moving storm. It's literally just a half a mile, or not, probably even a quarter mile. Ooh, there you go. Just about a quarter mile to my west, and it's literally rolling right toward me. Yeah, that's loud and it's beautiful. Loud and beautiful is how you describe this storm here. Got a view of the other side. Whoa, okay. My friend, he just got a, I don't even know if he got even a funnel cloud. I'm not sure. Oh, he's looking off. He's looking, which way is he looking? Okay, hang on. Let me switch things here for a second because I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. My friend, he just took this picture. He's like half a mile from me. I don't know. I think he's looking. Okay, here comes the rain. I think he's looking to my east, looking off to the east here. And now you can probably hear the rain right behind me. So he's looking off to the east here. That's not a funnel cloud. Well, if you want to take it as one, go ahead. But in reality, it's not a funnel cloud. It's just a very gnarly looking cloud structure there. Let me pull the live shot back up because now it is raining. Got it. Okay. So it's now raining right where I'm at. You can see the rain on the window. But definitely, we're going to get a lot of rain for at least the next half hour, especially in North Aurora here. We're going to get a lot of rain because of how slow the storm is moving. All right. Okay, so this, yeah, there it is. You can definitely see a lot of rain. Okay, what was I gonna say now? So yeah, basically we're hit with all the rain now, and it's gonna just stick around for at least the next half hour. Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of rain for a while here. Yeah, it's starting to come down in buckets now. So yeah, it's this main stuff has passed Elburn, but you still got a little bit more rain off to your west. It's not gonna be as heavy as what we have now, but there's still gonna be a little bit of rain coming through Elburn. Yeah, you can hear it now. All right, well I'll shut up for a second so you can hear this. Oh, great. All right, special marine warning. That's not a severe thunderstorm warning for land. Um, yeah, here. You could yeah, it's definitely coming down in buckets out there. If I was out there and I came back and I'd be drenched. But this is definitely a I think they issued a severe thunderstorm warning for my area, 6 o'clock, I think. I don't know why they now just issued one. Probably because the storm is still gaining strength again. I expect that thing to go off again. You could definitely hear the rain. The camera keeps trying to focus, but oh, there you go. Oh, nice. The camera keeps trying to focus on the rain, but I'm gonna hold the shot for a while. Again, this is just outside my window, looking to the west. In real life, it's not as blurry as what you see there. But yeah, you could definitely hear the thunder. Rain and flashes are back. Okay. Severe thunderstorm warning. This includes parts of north. Okay, we're gonna switch to my phone here. Severe thunderstorm warning. Ooh. Severe thunderstorm warning for Aurora and North Aurora and Naperville, Oswego, parts of Plainfield, Bolingbrook, parts of eastern Sugar Grove, northeast Yorkville until 6 o'clock. Severe thunderstorm warning, and there goes the radio again. There goes the warning again because, well, pretty much clockwork at this point. I say it and it actually happens. Severe thunderstorm warning again till 6 o'clock here for parts of Aurora, Naperville, Montgomery, Oswego, parts of North Aurora. Severe thunderstorm severe thunderstorm over Oswego, moving east at 25, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. So if you know anybody out ahead of this, tell them about it. Here you can hear the rain. Okay, let's switch over here. So yeah, this is. Yeah, there it is. You can hear it. Look at this. You could probably hear that right now. So yeah, this is still just outside looking to the west, getting pretty hammered with rain right now. All right, thank you. Yeah, it's definitely coming down pretty good. Okay. So yeah, again, you can pretty much see the entire. You can even see my yard. You can see how yellow it is. You can see how yellow my yard is, considering how much rain we've not had. So my friend, he's in Sugar Grove by the airport. This is not one that's in this. Okay, the live shot just froze. Let me fix that. Okay. I don't know why I just lost it. Now it doesn't even want to. Okay, it's really coming down now. All right. Hang on a second here. So yeah, it's really come down now. Pretty much zero visibility pretty much on my window. Now I can't even get it on. Okay, we're gonna stick with my phone for a while because I cannot get the live shot for my iPad back. Oops. I can't get it pulling up on my. Okay, I don't. Ooh. Okay. So yeah, again, severe thunderstorm warning till 6 o'clock. Yeah, I don't know why I can't get the iPad to mirror the screen. There we go. All right, got it back. Stay this time, actually. There we go. So yeah, again, severe thunderstorm warning till 6 o'clock for parts of Aurora, North Aurora, Batavia, Naperville, Bolingbrook, Romeoville, Plainfield, Oswego, Yorkville. Again, until 6 o'clock. If you know somebody out ahead of this, tell them, because this is 60-mile-an-hour winds with this storm, and possibly some hail with this as well. Hang on. But this is yeah, people are blowing up my phone left and right, which it's good because they want to be aware of this. It's kind of annoying because I got multiple things to do, but it's not that big of a deal. Once I become a million-man team, I should be okay. But once again, severe thunderstorm warning for Aurora until 6 o'clock. Pretty much that Four Corners area, Kane, Kendall, Will, and DuPage counties, that Four Corners area, if you know that area, until 6 o'clock. Something just fell on my desk. Again, you're still looking off to the west. The rain is coming down diagonally. It's definitely not as clear as that. Looking basically zero visibility out there, just because of all the rain that we're getting, and you got more lightning. So once again, definitely was not expecting this live stream to go the way it did, considering we had that beautiful, beautiful cloud structure just before this storm rolled in. I can only imagine what this thing looks like off to the east now. Yeah, you can hear that. The wind is not howling like right as the cold front rolled through, the cold front rolled excuse me. The cold front rolled through right before the rain started. That's why it was getting really windy right before the rain started. That's why. But luckily for the time being, it's definitely slowed down, and the live shot is starting to lag a little bit. And you know what? I'm gonna switch over to my phone and do it, just so it has a better chance of staying up there. The house shakes or something. So yeah, we lost a live shot there. Ooh. So yeah, you're gonna look. I don't know why I didn't do this earlier. So yeah, you're looking off to the west here. Use a wide angle so you can. So yeah, that's looking off to the. All right. We're gonna switch back to the iPad. What is going on here? Now it doesn't want to connect. So yeah, I apologize for that. I don't know why it's doing this. There we go. Okay. Connect. So yeah, once again, severe thunderstorm warning for Aurora till 6 o'clock. Grab this here. What was I gonna say? So yeah, it's basically this that's caused the severe thunderstorm warning. You can see that. I don't know why this thing is lagging so much. I apologize for that. Probably because I've been using this for the entire stream, which is really slowing it down. So yeah, this is basically the reason the severe thunderstorm warning was issued. And so until 6 o'clock, I do expect this warning to be extended off to the east even more. But this line is definitely congealed into one storm, one long line of storms stretching all the way from Vernon Hills down south of Seneca. Definitely one line of storms now rolling right into Chicago. So once again, severe thunderstorm warning till 6 o'clock. Special weather statement down to the south, all the way as far southwest of Streeter. Hang on a second. Okay, hang on. I say it happens. It is a severe thunderstorm warning, and it is really coming down off to the west, or right outside my house. You can probably still hear it when I'm not talking, but very, very loud out there. So let me try and get where the severe thunderstorm warning was issued here. Oh yeah, okay, this is okay, on my phone it includes the Cook County Panhandle, actually a lot of county and all of DuPage County. This one will be until 6:15. Severe thunderstorms were located along a line from Palatine to near Carroll Stream to near Aurora, moving east at 25, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts with this one until 6:15 this afternoon. So yeah, we're just gonna stick with this as long as we can here. Obviously, I've been saying that for the entire stream. Luckily, we actually have a little bit of wind damage reported in St. Charles. This is at 5:45. We got more wind damage in Oswego. North 1-inch tree limbs broken, shingles blown off in Oswego. That could have been a tornado. Let's take a look. So yeah, that wind report you see right there, that could. It says shingles removed. It could have been a tornado. It's just really hard. We're gonna lapse this radar here for a second. I mean, watch it. Like I said, the sheer. Watch that right there. You can barely see it on your screen actually, but okay. Let's pull velocity because you'll see it there. It just doesn't look like it, which is probably good. I keep trying to load that radar, so it's gonna keep glitching in and out here. But radar. So ooh, hello. I thought I turned this down. What in the world? Okay, what's going on? All right, so let's take a look at. Now, it probably was. If you're watching that, it definitely straight line wind damage. If we could take Inspector Tool, we probably have about 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts reported. 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts, and this is pretty close to the radar too, so it's almost surface level damaging winds here. But this thing near Naperville, as you know, well, we all know last year, or not last year, 21, Woodridge, but no tornado threat. Just keep that in mind. Hang on a second. Hang on, I'm trying to find something. Oops, too far. So yeah, I can really hear that thing. It's still coming down pretty good right now in my area. What was I gonna do and what was I gonna say? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So again, we still have 2 severe thunderstorm warnings for the Chicagoland area. We're going to stick with them until the big one, the one that was just issued until 6. That one's until 6:15. So possibly another 20 more minutes with this, hopefully, because I still have not. No, they better not just issued another one. No, they did not. Okay. I believe that one, the last one, I believe that will be dropped. And then we're just gonna have to deal with this one severe thunderstorm warning, which is good. And honestly, it doesn't. Well, it's not really dark, but whatever. So yeah, once again, 2 severe thunderstorm warnings, Chicagoland area. Special weather statement stretching as far southwest of Streeter. Then obviously the line of storms goes really far west, and like I said before, thunderstorms are expected, or not thunderstorms, like some rain is expected through midnight tonight. And as you saw earlier when I did the live shot, it looked like my yard obviously was yellow, which is a sign it had barely any rain, obviously because of what's been going on. Elgin has reported street flooding. I believe this is near Route 25. This is on the north side of Elgin, between downtown Elgin and Interstate 90. Or no, I'm sorry, this is east of 31. Right there, street flooding on the north side of Elgin. We're going to pull up storm rainfall totals here, just so we could see how much has fallen. Looks like the biggest flooding has been north of Hampshire. So honestly, it doesn't look like we've had too much within this area yet, but we could We're going to get more rainfall totals later on today. So let's just see, or as the storm rolls east. So let's just see what comes out of it. For now, the severe threat for Kane County is over. We just have to deal with this heavy rain that's coming through right now. We just have to. Okay, I don't know why it's. So we just have to deal with. We just have to deal with this line that's going through. That's about to impact people on 355. So if you know somebody on 355, tell them about this. They probably see the dark clouds off to their west. But for now, for the rest of the day, Kane County severe threat is over. We just have to deal with the heavy rain that's going through. Once that severe thunderstorm warning drops, severe threat for Kane County is over. Now it's just going to be a Chicago, the rest of Chicagoland problem. We have another wind damage report north of Carroll Stream. Lawn chairs, trash cans displaced, small twigs broken. Doesn't specify there. Out west of Sycamore, we talked about this earlier, 425. We had thunderstorm wind gusts. I believe that was about 60 miles an hour. To the west of Sycamore. Estimated 50 to 60 mile an hour wind gusts. That did go into the National Weather Service as well. Whereas right now, we still, again, Kane County severe threat is over. There's no denying that because the storm is obviously moving off to the east. So the Kane County severe weather threat is now over. Where now it's a DuPage County and Cook County problem, and also the city of Chicago problem too. It's rush hour. People are going home. Excuse me. This is basically Sunday all over again, but it's now rush hour. It's not as much rain. It's not stalling in one spot like what happened on Sunday, which is good. But it is rush hour. There's gonna be a lot of cars driving. There's gonna possibly be a lot of flooding, especially in those viaducts that definitely had flooding back on Sunday. We could have a similar problem to what we have, or we could have a similar problem now than what we had on Sunday, if that made sense. But once again, severe thunderstorm warning, the original one, that little box you see on the bottom left of your screen, that will be until 6 o'clock. And you got the main one that's pretty much taking up the entire screen. That's until 6:15. I do expect this warning to be extended to include the entire city. It does not include Chicago yet. It's still west of Cicero. I expect there's still thunder. So I still wouldn't go outside. But like I said, severe threat for King County is practically over at this point. We just have that little bit near Aurora to deal with, and that's it. But either way, this is now going to be a city of Chicago problem. This is going to be a DuPage County problem, Cook County problem. Severe thunderstorm warning only includes Cook and DuPage counties, pretty much along and west of 294. And if you're along and east of 294, just still get ready for the severe threat between 294, between Lake Cook Road and at least 95th Street. So if you're within that area, get ready for the severe threat. If you're east of 294, if you're west of 294, you should be getting ready for it already. Even though the storm is moving rather slowly, it's there's still going to be 60 mile an hour wind possible and a lot of rain, possibly even some hail sprinkled in there as well. But I do not expect it because obviously the hail totals have definitely gone down within the last few minutes, which is good. The main hail threat was back when it was right over my area with the main severe threat. Once again, either if this warning drops and nothing is issued, this main one here, if it drops and nothing else is issued, we're going to end the live stream as this thing is moving in Chicago. Actually, you know what? We're going to continue this stream until the main severe threat is over the lake, which honestly is probably within the next half hour, maybe another hour. And so that's there for you. So yeah, these are still the only severe thunderstorm warnings we have in my entire area. I got to watch. There's actually a flash flood warning near Galesburg right now out west. But this is the only severe threat in northern Illinois. This line is the only severe threat in northern Illinois. I apologize for that thing being so laggy. I keep zooming in and out. I keep talking, but okay, I'm gonna switch over to my phone here. Actually, hang on a second. It's not bad now, but what was I gonna say? So yeah, that's that small. What I can't remember what shape that's called. Near Aurora, that has been dropped. So we just have this one severe thunderstorm warning. The Cook and DuPage County one, that one again till 6:15. 60 mile an hour winds possible and a lot of rain. We actually have a lot of wind reports coming in now. This one, this came in at 5:29. This was I know where this is at. This is Hughes Road near Elburn. Thunderstorm wind gusts reported at 5:29. 51-mile-an-hour wind gusts reported at a private weather station. This is off of Hughes Road near Johnson's Mound. So if you know that area, 51-mile-an-hour wind gusts reported about a half hour ago there. And then off to the east, we had another one near Kirk Road and Route 56. Private weather station recorded a 60-mile-an-hour wind gust near North Aurora. This is on the far east side of North Aurora, too, near the Kane-DuPage County line there. So there's that. I don't see any more wind reports coming in yet. We're going to get a lot more of those as the storm does move off to the east and the storm and the rain does start to die down. So once again, severe thunderstorm warning, 6:15 until, or for this area. Just keep zooming in there. I seriously apologize for this thing being laggy. I'm not too sure why it's all of a sudden being laggy during the height of the severe event, but oh well. So this practically is the first real severe. This is practically the real first test of a severe threat going through Chicago and me covering it. So honestly, it's been well. I've utilized the live shot, and we're definitely going to keep that because who doesn't like a live shot? I mean, I would. I'd like seeing what it actually looks like in person as the storm rolls in. But that was a beautiful, beautiful footage. It's not like the greatest because of using this thing, but it's still better than nothing. I did get really good pictures on my phone. I obviously sent it to the National Weather Service. So they got that one, and if they want to use it, fine with me. So once again, the main line of severe weather is stretching pretty much the entire axis of I-355 all the way down to I-55. That's pretty much where the severe threat is between Lake Cook Road. Okay, so if you know Arlington Racecourse, the old Arlington Racecourse that's up north, take Route 53. Take that, it turns into 290, and eventually turns into 355. Basically, that entire axis is basically where the severe threat is currently right now. It's about to cross over that, and eventually it's going to cross over 294 as well. And there you go. There's your new scan. As far as I know, no rotation again, but from what I saw earlier, that wall cloud, I cannot rule out a rotation or two. It's never... excuse me, I cannot, what was I going to say? Okay, what is this? What just came up on my phone? What? Oh, okay, never mind, that works. All right, so anyways, no. So yeah, like I said before, there could still be possible small areas of rotation. But obviously nothing too pronounced like what we had back on June 29. Oops, wrong one. So yeah, once again, it looks like the strongest part of the storm is pretty much between Bloomingdale and Bolingbrook, within this corridor there, and that radar is still frozen. Again, I seriously apologize for that. Let's try this. Let's disconnect it. Reconnect it. Let's see. Because apparently it's... what did I do? Technology is fun, so I should get my own thing to do. Okay, here we go. I think we got it back. If not, I can always back it up and do it from my phone because I already have it pulled up here. So anyways, yeah, we'll just do it from my phone because obviously my iPad's having problems connecting here. So, like I said before, the main severe threat right now is between it's off screen, Bloomingdale and basically what you see on your screen right now. That's basically where the main severe threat is. For now, as it moves off to the east, yeah, it's still does not want to connect, which is strange. So, like I said before, the main severe threat is stretching basically from Bloomingdale down to Bolingbrook. Let's actually move this a little bit more north. Is this lagging too? No, okay. So basically what you see on your screen right now is basically the severe threat. Obviously, it could easily change. Could start to die off, because as you remember earlier, we had those small storms that rolled through here. Pretty much in this area earlier today, like around 1 o'clock, so about a few hours ago. So it took away some of the ingredients for these storms to continue fueling and to continue powering through. So honestly, as these storms move closer to the lake, it should start to weaken a little bit, hopefully, so the severe threat can die off and you can go back to doing normal stuff. Probably you already have, and you're just having this in the background, which I don't mind. Let's try and connect the iPad back to up. There we go. I was able to. Okay, that's good. Okay. Okay. So yeah, basically the circle you see on your screen right now is where the severe threat is right now. Look at this. This is actually an interesting structure here. You got one circle, two circle, three circle. It's honestly a really interesting structure. I have never seen this before, and I think I just lost the. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, I thought I just lost the thing again, but I did not. So as again, this warning goes for another 9 minutes. Honestly, once this thing drops, I'll just end the stream. Hope nothing else. Honestly, we're gonna have to watch this down south of Oswego, near Shorewood and all that too. We're gonna have to watch that because that could become severe. That could become a severe threat soon as well, just based on what this radar presentation is showing. What is going on? So let's zoom back out more. So yeah, basically what you see on your screen right now, that could be possible candidate for a new severe thunderstorm warning in this line. Here's your cold front right here, stretching from near Shanahan, from Shanahan, not Shanahan, Bolingbrook to near Braidwood. That's basically where your cold front is. That you can easily see it on the radar, which is pretty interesting. There's a lot of wind driving in right behind this. That's why before it even starts raining, you'll experience a lot of wind. And that's because of that cold front that's pushing off to the east. So the rain itself is behind the cold front, and the cold front's going to come through right before the storm itself does. But like I said, severe thunderstorm warning, 6:15. Got another 8 minutes with this one here. Honestly, it's been a very, very good live stream. I appreciate all the people that have joined this. I appreciate everybody's support, sending in pictures, videos to me that from what they've got. I've shown a couple on there here. Well, I'll obviously show more in tomorrow's Nathan's Weather Show. I'll show more of what people got and all that. But for the time being, we still got more severe stuff to talk about again for another at least 8 minutes, and I just got a good lightning strike. You probably just saw it on your screen. Right now, it looks like it is. Let's take a look. It looks like it is just about to stop raining right outside my house, but it looks like there's still more rain off to the west. Oh boy. Let's just take a look here. Yeah, it's like barely raining, but ooh, there you go. You could probably hear that. Hang on a second. So yeah, we still got for the time being. Look, it does not look like there's a lot of hail with this one. Only half an inch, and honestly, looks like time of arrival for Chicago is about 7 o'clock because this thing is showing around 6:46. But with the storm motion, it's probably going to be closer to 7. So just get ready. It's now pretty much the main severe threat has gone over I-355 and Exodus 294. I do expect some planes to be delayed at O'Hare and Midway as the storm gets closer to both airports, just based on how much rain and wind there is. I do expect a lot of planes to be delayed and possibly even all planes delayed at at both airports, excuse me. Anyways, so yeah, we just got another couple minutes with this one, about 5 minutes. It does not look like National Weather Service would have issued their severe thunderstorm warning by now if they thought that this would need to have one. They probably would have issued it by now, and it does not look like they will issue another one for this storm. But this thing down near Plainfield, stretching from Plainfield down south of Shanahan, west of Wilmington, that looks like it could have a possible severe threat with that one as well. Just looking right now, only half an inch diameter hail is really being picked up with this one. I'm not too sure on wind speeds yet. I can actually pull it up here on velocity here. Ooh, what was that? See that? right as it switched over. Look like some. Yeah, look at that. That could have been possible rotation between 52 and Ridge Road, northwest of Minooka. That could have possibly been rotation there. Just based on what it would have been weak. It would have been broad. It would have been rain wrapped too. But just from that scan, honestly, kind of looked like there was some rotation, but it quickly died off because remember, there's no wind shear in the atmosphere today. Hang on a second. So yeah, another couple minutes with this one, and obviously we'll end the stream. Obviously, we'll get a lot more wind reports. I'll keep a tally of all the wind reports and all the storm reports we get for today. I'll obviously talk about it in tomorrow's Nathan's Weather Show. Obviously, go through the entire event and what we got. Because honestly, today we had very, very beautiful cloud structure, and it's honestly making up for all the times I wish I could storm chase and I never did. Which very, very beautiful, very good day, especially. I mean, I had Saturday, and that was already good enough, and we had this. So honestly, this week is honestly, I don't know why I keep repeating myself. This week has honestly been the best week of my life for a long time. Because obviously, you had Saturday, I chased unexpectedly. Sunday, I live streamed, talked about the severe threat that we had there. Monday, what did I do Monday? No, not really much Monday. I had a pretty good, just normal day off. And then yesterday, met Paul Conrad, got the stamp of approval and a shout out from the mayor of Aurora, as you know. He actually had a pretty good pulse thunderstorm that went up north of St. Charles yesterday. I got a pretty good picture of that. I forgot to mention that in today's weather show. And then obviously today, we all know what happened today. So yeah, this was a very, very good day. Obviously, good thing there was no tornadoes with this because that would have been a nightmare. And if I saw one out to my west, oh boy, I'd be running out there with my camera like a crazy person. I mean, because that's a Midwest thing to do. But I mean, usually I just like sitting in at a desk and just watching the storms. That's usually what I like doing. But being out there and storm chasing as well is also something fun to do as well. So yeah, one more look at this because this the severe thunderstorm warning will be dropped. Severe thunderstorm, the original severe thunderstorm stretches from near Schaumburg down into Bolingbrook, basically just west of I-294 right now. So obviously, like I said, the severe threat is definitely dying off, which is good. Again, Kane County, severe threat gone. Basically, Route 59 west, severe threat is done, except for down near Plainfield, so what the storm looks like, two separate lines. You got one line here, and you got one line here. These are two separate lines, so if you're near Plainfield, you still got their severe threat to go, but for the time being, it looks like the main severe threat for Kane County, everywhere 59 west along or north of 88 severe threat's done, which is good for me. And why does this look like a hook right here in radar? What's this? Oops. What's this? Let's pull up velocity. I swear. Okay, good. All right. It's always a good thing. It's always a good thing when you don't see any velocity couplets when you see a hook on radar, and that's why you always have to look at different radar products, because if you just see one, you say, oh, tornado. No, it's not. If you look at another radar product, oh, it's not one. Okay. So even if you see a hook, it's not going to, most likely guarantees it won't be a tornado. Wind damage, Naperville. It's the same thing. Lawn chairs broken. I don't know why they don't specify with that. Kind of annoys me. So I can't pass that information along. Obviously, all these reports come from the National Weather Service, so eventually we'll get more information about it as the event continues and as it dies off. Yeah, right now rain is like sprinkling out there. It's like drizzling, and there is still pretty good wind gusts behind this. I expect it to be a little bit windy for the rest of tonight because you got all the wind driving to the coming in from behind it, just pushing the storm off to the east, coming in like pretty much like that. So there's that. So that's pretty much it. We're actually gonna wait till see. Right at 6:15. Oops. Oh, yeah, the warning's gone. Okay, I just lost the warning on my phone, so I should be losing it on the screen here in a second. So, all right, who's funny and likes to call me Weather Boy? All right, let me figure this. I don't know who just called me that, but whoever did, thank you. Do I wait? How do I do this? Okay, I'll figure that out myself later. But I don't know who that is. But either way, thank you. Oh, okay. Uh, so, anyways, the severe threat pretty much gone. Severe thunderstorm warning is gone, even though it's still on your screen. It's pretty much it is gone. So, because if I close out the app and reopen it, you'll see it again. National Weather Service just issued another special weather statement. I'm not even going to worry about that because it's probably for this line of storms because it's below severe status now. Like I said, 58-mile-an-hour wind gusts and at least 1-inch diameter hail, and that's the requirements for a severe thunderstorm. And the warning is it's still there. It's up there. This has happened every single time I've said something about a warning. It's every time I mention it, either one gets issued or one gets dropped. I don't know what's with today, but it's just perfect timing for me. So one more look at the radar, and then we'll end the stream here. In fact, we got some street flooding. Route 47 has some street flooding, or at least in this neighborhood. Several inches of standing water reported on Route 47 south of Smith Road, south of Elburn. Smith Road. That is okay. So here is 47 right here. This is Green. That's not Green Road. Wait, is it? Trying to figure out these roads here. No, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I believe this is Smith Road right here. So I know they just finished a construction project here. So this is where where the flooding was reported. I know it's a low-lying area there as well. So not a surprise that we got some flooding out of that area. There's probably gonna be a lot more reports of flooding in this area as well. Flooding reported in Wheaton, basement flooding possible as well with that one. I'll just quickly run through all the reports that we have here, and then we'll just end the stream now. So with that, the severe threat for pretty much the entire Chicagoland area is gone. If that thing decides to re-strengthen, it will obviously issue another severe thunderstorm warning. And if the thing down between Plainfield and Shanahan decides to do something, that'll obviously be severe thunderstorm warned as well. So for the time being, severe threat for the Chicagoland area is gone. There's no severe threat anymore. And with that, that's the end of the stream. Thank you for everybody for joining this. Actually, let me see what we got. One more thing, I think. Special marine warning for pretty much the entire Chicagoland part of the lakefront, all the way up to Michigan City, up into the border of Wisconsin and Illinois. Special marine warning, until what's that? 2 hours 26 minutes. That would be 8:45 Central Time. So that's when that special marine warning does get expired. So, like I said, severe threat's gone. Thank you for everybody for joining this very successful live stream. We had very good shots of the storm. Hope we can get more of that as this goes along. And we got one more wind damage report near Shanahan, and it's the trees, twigs, whatever. So with that, that's the end of the stream. Thank you for everybody for joining. Stay safe out there. And with that, goodbye.